hello to my stalker because I know that this is being blocked out. And hello to a certain other person. I am Christopher Wood. I am 53 years old and I am a full identity theft victim, slave traffic, torture victim, and I realize that this is being blocked out and not being seen. I am an intended homicide victim while forced confined under stalking threats. I am an intended murder for revenge retaliation. Through police and through junkie accomplices, the justice of the peace, and through criminal doctors at Lennox and Addington County General Hospital. Medical file falsifications for treatment refusals, discrimination, blacklisting, Ontario provincial police and other cops, human trafficking, sex slavery trafficking, torture crimes, full identity thefts, forced race change is also happening to me with 100% proof. Since August, I have been under serious torture, constant drugging, constant electroshocking, constant stalking, no freedom to little movement, threats, intimidations, or attempts at it. And once again, I know you are watching this, but it is finished. I am not going to be forced confined, and I am not going to be physically changed. I am not going to have my race changed to go through identity theft for disability fraud against me because this is being done through the police. And they're seriously psychotic, low-life pieces of shit junkies. I was shot on the corner of Bridge and Center Street, August 6, 2019. XOPP chief and another who is guilty of first-degree premeditated conspired attempted murder with intent to commit slave trafficking torture. Staff Sergeants years 2019-2021 kidnapping, sodomy, sex assault against me. Shannon Cork, Robert Lucas, Dave Weiss, Constable Ward. Christine Schultz, Stacy, a mental health worker, was Napanee Daily Tea Company, now Kingston AMHS, and Shelley Huffner. Lennox and Addington County, Spencer Mills 14716, Robert Kane 7224, human traffickers, human sex trade, slavery traffickers, drug trafficking with their low life, registered sex offender, junkie, gang stalking, R&M using, MK Ultra, brain frying, lobotomizing, torturing, murdering pieces of shit garbage with and for the police who are also above the law, while seriously brain injuring victims, mutilating them, and killing them for disability frauds, insurance policy frauds as well. Dr. Tatiana at Lennox and Addington County General Hospital, Dr. Tatiana Vukadinovic, girlfriend to Stacy, Kingston AMHS. Each and every one of these lowlives, I don't care how long it takes. This is a capital bloodline ending murder, and I don't care how long it takes. I am going to see each and every one of you arrested for capital murder, and I am going to see each and every one of you seriously sued out your fucking asses because this is a proven not only physical identity theft, but like I said, a bloodline ending homicide against me. What the fuck? I'm done with the torture. I'm done with the drugging. I'm done with the stalking. I'm done with the forced confinement attempts while going through this. Nobody can be arrested for it except for their fucking victim, which is me. Cops who think they are above the law because of their badge and guns. They're taking authority over people they have no fucking right to and committing forced confinement threats, and torture against him to have him murdered. Blair Hardy Kane, alleged OPP supervisor and also alleged brother or son to OPP drug cop Robert Kane. He and Bill Woldridge, also Robert Cross, are in alias names, stalked, tortured, and killed my mother December 20th, 2020. And they're still gonna fucking answer for this. I don't care how long it takes. There is no time on murder, and you will answer for it regardless of who you've done it for, Spencer Mills or not. Bert Hustler, schizophrenic, crackhead, meth head, morphine addict, low-life piece of shit in a permanent psychosis who thinks that I am Maggie, his girlfriend. He is a child sex offender as well. They all are registered. He thinks that he thinks and believes he used to play hockey in the NHL for the Philadelphia Flyers and Hartford Whalers. He is also a schizophrenic and in a permanent meth psychosis as well. He's guilty of torture crimes against me, 100% proven. I now share DNA with a lot of these lowlives, and I can prove my words, especially with me being the end of my bloodline as well. And somebody's going to pay to exhume my dad in Deserano, Ontario because of these crimes against me. There is also his girlfriend, Maggie Falls, is also involved. Jason Gimpy Two-Step Vinalstein, that's the nickname everybody else gives him. He has red hair. He is approximately 45 to 50 years old. He is a stroke victim. He is a very serious crackhead. He is an obsessed homosexual. He has been stalking me for the past 6 years, and he is involved with my identity theft, and I can 100% prove it. He sells laced fentanyl for Ontario provincial police drug cop Robert Kane, committing drug overdose homicides because they're easier to cover up and easier for deniability, just like what's happening now with the crack and meth overdosing that's attempting to happen with me and the strokes that I have had. Tyler Teabag Lake, he is the lover boyfriend to OPP cop Robert Kane. He is approximately 35 years old. He is guilty of arson attempts on a previous address where I was living, where I was shot, throwing blood on a previous address, the same one, threats of stabbing, torturing, and killing my dog March 24th, 2023. Him and Raymond LeBlanc, a child groomer. They're all registered sex offenders, once again, they're all gang stalkers, and I believe each and every one of them are homosexuals. Raymond LeBlanc, he is a child groomer. He is a meth trafficker. He is approximately 55 years old. He has had two white pit bulls. One was deaf. My cousin, Harry Hartwick, he is approximately 85 years old. He is still involved with this, and I can 100% prove my words. He is very seriously sadistic. He is guilty of very serious crimes against me as a child as well in Winnipeg, Manitoba, and I can prove his guilt in my identity theft and torture crimes against me now. Him and his nephew, Dale Hartwick, my other cousin, who actually told me to my face that he was involved with this. And it's too convenient. I'm looking a lot like him sometimes as well. I hope you're happy and liking what you're seeing, Seaman. Tony Anthony Axel Rose Hearns, he actually thinks and believes that I am a fucking wolf. He is guilty of attempted paralyzing me. He is guilty of torture crimes against me, brain injuring me, and attempts at blinding me. I have pictures where I look just like him, including the same cock eye. I would show it, but I have Israeli spyware being used on human traffickers or slave traffickers, which is a police spyware in an attempt to block out my computer, in an attempt to block out my phone, to hack it, to track it, and also in an attempt to make sure that this does not get out, which it probably won't, because once again, like I said, it has police spyware being used on it by their gang stalkers. The constant drugging, the gassing, the exhaust, the carbon poisoning attempts, the gassing that's been done to me, the constant electroshocking, all 100% provable. The 100% proven serious skull deformment, 100% proven identity theft and identity change done to me. I am a middle-aged man and I am being seriously brain injured by these fucking lowlives who probably are younger than me. And every single one of them. This is what happens when you speak police crimes and then you get placed under gag orders and then you start getting tortured. I am not going to be a murder victim from you people, whether you think so or not. Who the fuck do you think you are, completely and totally physically fucking changing me in an attempt to buy time, in an attempt to frame me while I am being seriously brain injured, so in hopes I forget about this, in an attempt to get away with it, in an attempt to get out of lawsuits that you're going to get, in an attempt to get out of the charging that you are going to get. Once again, like I said, this is a capital murder because I am the end of my bloodline. Regardless of how ballsy you are for doing this to me, each and every one of you are going to answer for it. Cops, doctors, justice of the peace, and their gang stalking low lives, regardless of where they are. Let's go down rabbit holes. I hope you're happy. Look what the fuck. I hope you're happy with what you've done to me, but once again, you are not going to get away with this. And I am not going to be framed. I am not going to be trafficked, and I am not going to be tortured anymore. And I sure the fuck am not going to be drugged anymore by the stalker. I've had enough of it. I don't do crack, I don't do meth, and I don't want any I don't want any part of that garbage. The threats, the death threats to my wife, my nephew, the threats of grave destroying to my niece for intimidations. This has gone on long enough. Damage has been done, too much has been done, and too many people are getting away with too much. While I am the one that's being fucked over in an attempt to try to keep me from help through intimidation attempts. I can 100% prove I share DNA with a certain person who is a cop. 100% can be proven. And I know this is not being seen again only by the ones that are using the Israeli spyware on my phone and my computer to block this out, probably having your little chips in your pop and laughing like Cheshire cats, or eating your popcorn and enjoying the show that you are doing, thinking that you are going to get away with it just because I've not reacted yet. That is the operative word. You're just digging a bigger proverbial whatever for yourself for the lawsuits and the arresting and charging, which you're going to make a whole lot easier.